All right, this is the first artifact, biography of the Dr. King, Martin Luther King. He was born in Atlanta, Georgia in 1929. He was the son of Martin Luther King Sr., a Baptist minister, and his mother, Alberta Christine Williams, a teacher. Reverend King Sr. inherited his ministry, the Ebenezer Baptist Church in Atlanta, Georgia, from his wife's father, which is Adam Daniel Williams. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Developed his extraordinary public speaking ability by being seasoned as he was growing up from his mother. Excuse me, folks. He developed his extraordinary speech from his grandfather and his father growing up. Listening to their wall-shaking, ground-shaking sermons that were powerful and extraordinary. This helped shape Martin Luther King into the man that he was, that we know of today. So I'm gonna skim through some things. He attended Morehouse College in 1944. He was extremely determined to become a doctor or even a lawyer. His father wanted him to be a co-pastor when he got of age in college or whatever, after he graduated college, at the Ebenezer Baptist Church. But Dr. King didn't believe that that's exactly what his calling was immediately. He saw a social problem, because growing up, though he was fortunate enough to go to nicer schools and not be in the schools that were corrupted by social partiality, in other schools that other African Americans were able to go to, he was able to go to the nicer ones, and this is a blessing that came to him. But he also noticed all the social problems that was going on, and he wanted to fix it. He felt called to fix those things. And so in 1948, Martin attended Crozer Theological Seminary School, where he was exposed to the reasoning and teachings of passive, resistant, nonviolent confrontation. This philosophy was originally adopted by Gandhi, a passive leader who led a nonviolent rebellion against British leaders in India in the 1950s. In conclusion, to add with what Dr. King accomplished, we all know that he accomplished so much. The Montgomery, Alabama bus boycott that was influenced by Rosa Parks' rebellion to say, you know what, I want a social change. I'm tired of going through what it is that we're going through, being on the back of the bus. I want to sit on the front. And so Dr. King led a crusade that lasted 382 days until the state of Alabama decided to break that law of what was going on. They deemed it unconstitutional for blacks to be sitting in the back of the bus and being mistreated. And that was just one of the remarkable things that Dr. King did. He also, there's this one thing that I want to leave you guys with. It's called If I Had Sneezed. It's so powerful. Dr. King got stabbed by a diminished black woman when he was doing one of his book signings. And this woman, she had asked him first. She was like, "Are you Dr. King?" He said, "Yes." And she immediately stabbed him with a dagger into his chest. It caused him to bleed out immediately, lots of blood. He was rushed to the hospital, and he was fortunate enough to survive that. And if he wouldn't have survived that, he wouldn't have been able to do all the other crusades that he was able to accomplish. But the girl, there was a little white girl from the White Plains High School that wrote him a letter. Now, there were many people who wrote him all kinds of different letters. They were letters of encouragement that were given to him by the vice president, the president of the United States, the governor of New York. There were so many different things that were given to him. Nice letters. But this one stood out. She said, "You know what, Dr. King? My name is such and such, and I'm so glad that you didn't sneeze. and he gave a full speech about it that was encouraging and empowering to lots of people that it touched their lives. But that is a summarization in 5 minutes of Dr. King.